Hey everybody, Mike here with a new update on the Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie. And while we still don't have a director for this film confirmed yet, we do now have a confirmation for its writer. The writer of this film will be Derek Connolly, and you're probably wondering, who is Derek Connolly? Well, along with this Transformers film, Derek Connolly is also working on two other films at the moment, which are Metal Gear Solid and The Legend of Zelda. So he has three pretty big projects happening right now. And as far as what he's written in the past, I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown, and I'll start out with the juicy bit of information here. He actually worked on The Rise of Skywalker, and so many people had varying opinions of The Rise of Skywalker, the good, the bad, the meh. So, yes, he did have some involvement with The Rise of Skywalker, but it was very minimal to my knowledge. But what he did a lot of work on was Duel of the Fates, which was actually the original vision for Episode 9 that he worked on with Colin Trevorrow. And this was before J.J. Abrams came back to direct the Episode 9. According to the internet, I have not read it personally. I've read some summaries, but apparently Duel of the Fates was supposed to be a lot better than what we got in The Rise of Skywalker. So it shows that possibly Derek Connolly can do the big franchise film with a pretty good script. As far as other franchises that he's worked on, he has actually written all three Jurassic World movies, and that was all done in pairing with Colin Trevorrow as well. In fact, he's worked with Colin Trevorrow on now 5 different movies, the 4 that I just talked about, as well as his first film in Hollywood, Safety Not Guaranteed. So for the Jurassic World films, obviously not all of them were great. I think the first one was really good. I really enjoyed the first Jurassic World. He did work on the screenplay for that. For the second one, Fallen Kingdom, he wrote both the story and the screenplay. And for Dominion, the third one, he only did the story and did not write the actual script itself, all the dialogue and action. He just kind of wrote the main plot. Personally, I thought Fallen Kingdom was kind of fun, but pretty bad. Dominion was straight up bad, but I did really like Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World. So, there's some varying sides of the scale here. So he also did work on Detective Pikachu. He did the screenplay for that. I really liked Detective Pikachu. I thought it was a fun movie. And he also did some rewrites for Kong Skull Island. Also, he did work on the screenplay for Monster Trucks, but, I can't really blame him for this one because how are you going to write a good script out of a truck that's also a monster? I mean, there's only so much you can do there. He also did work on some early drafts for Pacific Rim Uprising, but was uncredited, so he probably didn't have much of an input there. He was only, like I said, working on those early drafts and not the final drafts, so I'm assuming not many of his ideas were utilized, which could be a good sign because I really did not like Pacific Rim Uprising. It's one of my least favorite movies ever. I thought it was awful, but considering that he only worked on early drafts, I have hopes that he just was not involved too much with that one. But the really good news is that his first ever film in Hollywood was Safety Not Guaranteed. I have not seen this movie, but I've heard it's really good. He wrote the story and the screenplay for that, and it won the Best First Screenplay in the 2013 Independent Spirit Awards. So he is an award-winning writer, and Safety Not Guaranteed has a really positive 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, as well as I believe about an 80% of the audience score. So pretty good news there. The guy knows how to make a good movie. He knows how to write a good movie. So that is the latest news for the Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie. What do you think about Derek Connolly writing the script for this film? Did you have someone else in mind that you would have rather have written it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, I'm Mike. See you guys.